It is day 16 of the Bottom India Tea Advent Calendar. And you can see our nice empty one from yesterday's rather disappointing chocolate vanilla song. Here we've got some nice looking tea, nice and oxidized. Ooh, High Mountain Oolong, yes! And Oolong, excellent. So it's 5 minutes later at a full boil. You may have noticed a little change in environment. My wife and I have a lovely little fire going on in our little new fire pit in our new backyard that we just had remodeled. So I thought we'd have a little tea on this chilly California winter evening. So, I know this is a visual media, but, well, so sue me. So oolong teas. Oolongs we have the black and the green teas, and I talked about how those are, the difference is oxidization. Green teas, they steam treat or somehow get hot real quick, real briefly to destroy the enzymes that cause oxidation, fermentation. And then black teas, they ferment them fully or oxidize them fully, and that's how they turn so dark, and that's how you get those really rich, robust flavors. And oolong is in between the two. With an oolong tea, it's kind of the slow and low method. They don't heat treat it right away, so they let it start oxidizing, but they don't oxidize it at as high a temperature as a black tea. And that requires that they constantly kind of shift it and move it, so it's a very labor-intensive process to make oolongs. They were very popular in Fujian province, which is also where a lot of the people who ended up, a lot of the Chinese who ended up settling Taiwan and then fleeing there later are from. So they're also very popular, and quite some of the better oolongs are grown and made in Taiwan. And so they oxidize less completely, and then they're stopped. So you get some of those light fruity notes that you would get with a really fresh green tea, but you also get some of those deeper notes that you get with oxidization. You get a fairly moderate amount of caffeine. It's just kind of a sweet spot where you don't get a lot, but in my opinion, just enough. So it's one I do like sometimes when I'm a caffeine fiend, so there's no such thing as too much caffeine for me most of the time. But anyway, this particular oolong, I didn't look too much into where it's from or exactly which leaves they're using or anything, but really delightful, wonderful fruity smell to it, really nice, kind of a deep, clean flavor to it. And just a very nice oolong on this very cold evening to sit by a fire with the person I love the most, but who does not ever want to be on camera. I hope you all are with someone you love and are nice and warm and toasty, and you have a nice cup of tea with you. Have a good night.